Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's press conference for the 18th Annual WESPY Awards. We have some great things to share with you, but before we do that, let me tell you a little bit about the WESPY Awards. The WESPY Awards is the realization of an idea Dominic Papa put forward almost 2 decades ago. He recognized the need to better celebrate the athletes and their sports in the Windsor-Essex County area, and that is exactly what the WESPY Awards accomplish. The Windsor-Essex Sportsperson of the Year, WESPY. Many past recipients have gone on to do great things in the world of sport and in life. This year's award show will be on Wednesday, April 30th at the Kubota Club in Windsor, a partnership we have enjoyed for many years, and we are very grateful. Ron Morrow and his staff help to make our show a little better each year. Tickets for the 18th Annual WESPY Awards are $175 each and will be available in approximately 2 weeks. Email your request for tickets to info@thewespys.ca. The WESPYs are very proud to partner with so many great local businesses and organizations. This year, I would like to specifically mention Barron Championship Rings, Daher Developments, and Mont's On Time Express. The success of the WESPY Awards can be attributed in part to these partners and all of the other partners that we have been associated with over the years. This year, we will be adding a new award to the list. At the request of several people in the community, the committee has decided to add cross country as an individual sport. It was previously considered part of the track and field category. Part of the magic of the annual WESPY Awards evening is the inclusion of a keynote guest. In the past, we've had some amazing people come and speak with the athletes and guests. People like Pete Rose from the sport of baseball. He was here for the first annual WESPY Awards as our keynote guest. In the 7th annual WESPY Awards, the keynote guest was Christian Leitner from the sport of basketball. From football, we had the amazing Joe Theismann here for the 9th annual WESPY Awards. And for the 13th Annual WESPY Awards, the sport of gymnastics was celebrated by none other than Nadia Comaneci. For the 14th Annual WESPY Awards, from the sport of hockey, Detroit Red Wings great Nicholas Lidstrom was here to share his story with the athletes and guests. And last year, from the sport of golf, the 17th Annual WESPY Awards was able to bring forth the GOAT. That's right, Jack Nicklaus was here in Windsor to talk to the athletes and guests at the Kubota Club as part of the 17th Annual WESPY Awards. This year, we're heading back to the sport of basketball. When you hear his name, basketball fan or not, you recognize it. He is top 10 for sure, number 1 in some categories. Maybe for you, he's top 5. I'm talking about the one and only Julius Erving, Dr. J. The doctor is making a house call to the WESPY Awards. Welcome.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I love that introduction. Thank you very much.
Well, I don't think it even says enough about all the things that you have done in your life. You look like you're on the golf course, or at least in a golf cart anyway. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. I'm a player with my son and my best friend, and one of my running buddies.
Awesome.
So that's always a good combination. Hopefully something special will happen today.
So are you expected to win, or are they going to just kind of play along and take you on the 18th hole? A friend of mine and I call each other doctor, but it's from the old Three Stooges skit. Tell us a little bit about Leon Saunders and how you got the nickname doctor.
Yeah, so middle school, 9th grade, middle 7, 8, 9. So we play basketball all the time, and he loved it. He came from the city. I came from the suburbs or whatever. And I never met a guy who was as argumentative as Leon. So I said, man, you just like a college professor. You always lectured us, and, you always got to have your way. So he said, well, if I'm the professor, then you got to be the doctor because you got more moves than Carter's has liver pills.
Yeah. Awesome.
So we went on through high school and we went to college together, and he's still one of my best buddies today.
Awesome. And the name has stuck with you forever.
Yep, I'm the doctor and he's the professor.
Well, that's really cool. I like it. Tell me, what was it like as a teenager growing up in Roosevelt, New York? Was basketball always your go-to sport?
I played football and I played baseball. and I was a weak hitting baseball player. I was okay in football, but by the time I finished my sophomore year, I knew I needed to play one sport if I had a chance at a scholarship, and that was basketball.
Awesome. And you played it well, if I might add.
Thank you, thank you.
So,
Yeah. I went from being moved up to the varsity as a freshman, moved up to the varsity as a sophomore after playing freshman and JV basketball. And then my junior year, I was the most improved player in the county. And then my senior year, I was one of the top 5 in Nassau County. And they had some pretty good guys there then, too.
cool to be top 5. That's awesome.
Yeah, got included in the top 5.
Yeah.
And UMass swept me up.
Very good. I read somewhere that you fulfilled a promise you made to your mother by earning a bachelor's degree in creative leadership and administration. How has that helped you in your basketball life and life after basketball?
Well, I think this just the idea of finishing something that you started, being able to motivate young people when you speak to them. I was in Dallas 2 days ago, and I spoke to some K through 8th graders, whatever,
Wow.
and they recited their school creed, and I recited my school creed from K through 8 over at Prospect School, and we bonded very, very quickly. And then I told them it took me 18 years to graduate from college, but I promised my mom I would do it. And they were like, "Oh, wow, 18 years." And I said, "Yeah, it's not like I was doing nothing during that time. I was
Yeah.
actually playing basketball
Yeah, you
for
you're
16 of
sidelined a
those
bit.
years." And I think things that are a part of your story are wonderful to share with others. Hopefully, it can motivate them, it can inspire them to be better and find a way to make a contribution to our society.
That's amazing. And I think it's cool that you went in and you shared that with K through 8. Like, holy smokes, like those kids really don't have it figured out yet. Yet here you are trying to help them figure it out. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm shocked they knew who I was,
Well, and I'm
but
sure
they did. They did.
that's awesome. So the ones that didn't, mom and dad can help them.
Yeah, there
Very
you
cool.
go.
Well, the Westby Awards is all about athletes, most of them young, as you just mentioned, and still in school. What, with all you've learned in your life in school, in basketball, in business, in auto racing, in acting, and speaking engagements, as you just mentioned, is there
Yeah.
one thing you can share with young people that will serve them well for their journeys?
Well, choose partners wisely. There's a lot of great people out there, more great people than bad people, but there are some bad choices.
Hmm.
And, you know, having your parents and maybe your other relatives and siblings and et cetera, and good friends, help you with some of the choices that you make. Don't just rely on yourself. Don't just try to be the Lone Ranger. Even the Lone Ranger had tunnel riding with him or whatever. So don't just try to do it all by yourself. It's because if you do make it to the mountaintop, there'll be others who will be a part of that story who helped you to get there, and hopefully they'll be there with you, so you won't be so lonely.
That's an awesome message. And I learned that a long time ago from someone that I really look up to, and it served me well. And hopefully we're going to hear a little bit more about that on April 30th as you share with the athletes a little bit about your story.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir, Mark. Looking forward to coming.
Well, we're looking forward to having you. I just want to say thanks for your time. I know you've got you've got a tee time. You're ready to go on the golf course. You're going to blast some
Oh
golf
yeah,
balls
we got
and,
11:20. I got to hit a few balls and get out here,
get warmed up.
give
So
these guys a little competition.
again, thank you very much for your time today, and we're really looking forward to you being in Windsor.
All right, me too.
All right,
Me too.
hit
Returning
them
to
long,
Windsor
hit them
would be
straight,
great.
and score well.
Take care.
All right.
Bye.
Wow. Dr. J, this is going to be awesome. Well, the WESPY Awards is primarily about sports, athletes, and their accomplishments. From time to time, the WESPY stage lends its support to other great causes. Last year, as part of the 17th Annual Awards, we partnered with a great, world-renowned local organization to allow them a platform to build on another terrific sports-focused program. Here to share with you some more information about it, please welcome Drina Barron-Zinnick.
Thank you, Mark. Hello, everyone. I'm Drina Barron-Zinnig, president of Barron Championship Rings, and I am so excited to share some big, exciting news for you. We're bringing back the WESPY Barron bursary for a second year. As a part of our Leave No One Behind initiative, we'll be awarding $2,500 each to one male and one female athlete from the Windsor-Essex area. This will be hosted on the awards on April 30th. We want to give a big shout out to our recipients from last year, Owen Coffey and Lily Muller. Owen is now going to be playing this September at University of Montebello Falcons in lacrosse. And Lily is currently killing it in softball at West Texas A&M. We couldn't be prouder. So if you're an athlete from the Windsor-Essex area, you're looking for support and chasing your dreams, this is your chance. Applications are now open, but please don't wait. The deadline is April 30th. Please go and apply, and we look forward to seeing you all at the WESPYs.
Thanks, Drina. That's an awesome thing to do for our area, and I'm sure the people that received it last year are very grateful and looking forward to having that be a part of the WESPYs for a while to come. Just a reminder, the 18th Annual WESPY Awards will be on Wednesday, April 30th at the Kubota Club in Windsor. Tickets will be available in 2 weeks. Email your request for tickets to info@thewespys.ca. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today, and please enjoy the rest of your day. See you on April 30th at the Kubota Club.